Hi, this is Shannon from Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. This is a sneak peek video of the new spring collection that will be coming out shortly. This one is called Sparkling Garden. This is the new spring catalog. It consists of 10 SKUs. I'm going to do this quick in 2 parts because I want to get these sets. I've been taking pictures and videos of these nail strips open. I want to get them all back into packaging as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you guys the sets full, show you like color shifts and stuff, and then I'll take off all the pinkies and I will show the sheerness of everything in part 2 of this video. So this is gonna be part 1, and as I was laying these out, I accidentally ripped this one in half. So all right, we are gonna start with this end one. Anyway, I broke it. Let me make my info bigger because I can't read this. All right, this is Wisteria Wonder. So this one has a really great color shift. This is a glitter. Again, I ripped it in half on accident. I don't know if you can see that color shift. There you go. See how it's kind of that pink, I don't know. It has more of that pink flash, but then it's like lavender and it almost looks gray blue here. It does look like a Prism Effects glitter to me. They labeled it as a glitter on our little fact sheet, but that sometimes shifts between the actual flyer and when we have them. So you can see quite a shift in this one. I think this was pretty. It's definitely going to look different in different lighting. All right, I'm going to take, like I said, take the pinkies off. And we're going to put that one away here. All right, this next one is Wildflower Wishes. Again, this is a glitter. Do you see how pretty? This is a glitter design, obviously. This floral, it almost has this base, almost looks like Singapore Chic to me, but it has a gold, such a gold flash to it that when you like tilt it, it definitely looks more gold. So the thumbnail looks really gold, but I'm definitely seeing kind of maybe a lighter version of a Singapore Chic maybe. But that gold flash, let's see if I curve it. Sometimes when I curve the strips, you can see the flash a little bit better and not just glare. I'm having a hard time getting it. So, all right. So that one is with Wildflower Wishes. This one is called, what is this one called? Oh, my screen's not big enough. No wonder I can't find it. Sweet Tulip. Sorry, I bumped my camera. All right, Sweet Tulip also has a flash to it. So it has this kind of bubblegum pink almost look. It's probably darker than that. And then, but then the flash is more, oh, is that orange, like a rose gold or gold? Look at that, there you go. There you can see the flash quite a bit. All right, that one's called Sweet Tulip. This one is called what is this one called? Spring to Life. This is a white glitter design, lavendery white, so like it looks white here, but when it gets like at an angle, it looks more kind of has a bluey, kind of has that light lavender flash to it. Maybe even a light blue. What do you see here? And we'll get a better closer look, but it definitely has like that purple flash there when you tip it. All right, so that one was Spring to Life. This is Poppy Picnic. This is a cream. And it's a really, it's kind of a, well, it's definitely orange. I'm trying to think how it's different than, it's more of a warm red orange or pinky orange compared to like Lean Mean Tangerine, I think. But it is similar to that. That's kind of the set it reminds me of. but maybe a little warmer, maybe a little bit more pink tone to it. Less yellow. This one is Pastel Petals. Again, it has a color shift when the light hits it. Let's see if I curve it. There, do you see how some of the strips look more blue? Some look more pink. It has a very light pink base, but then it has like that gold flash to it. I'm trying to see if you can see that gold flash. Like that. There's the gold flash. There. Okay, when the window light hits, you can see the gold flash a little bit more. And those are little roses, I think, and some other flower details. And then this is Orchid Glow. This is Fine, the micro glitter. It looks like a lighter version of 1 in 4, which is one of my favorites. But it does have a flash to it. Again, it's always hard to, you can kind of see. Let me see if I, yeah, you can kind of see that. It has a warmer flash, that kind of gold. Whee, okay. It looks like it has maybe some tiny flecks of the Prism FX in it. I do love that color though. All right, this one's a tricky color. This is Morning Glory. It looks like, when I keep photographing, it looks almost like the Glow Getter, or in some of the pictures it looked, white. But it definitely is a shimmer. So it's supposed to be like a gold. So see that gold. But then it kind of has that mint, when it's not in the light. Do you see that? It's kind of a mint. This is going to be a different one to play around with, I think, because I think it's totally going to look different in different lighting. But you can see how that looks. All right, so that is Morning Glow, not Morning Glory, Morning Glow. This is Moonstone Meadow. This is a glitter design, dual-ended French tip. Again, it has the gradient, very much like, is it How Do You Hue? Or Hue Do Hue? Or there was another one, but it's kind of pastels, but then it does have some glitter, if you can see that. It kind of shifts, not a ton. I don't think it has a flash as much as some of the other ones do. But it definitely changes, depending on how the light hits it, how bright those colors are. But that's kind of a fun one. And last but not least is Irresistible. So this is a lavender glitter. It's almost a cream glitter in the fact that I think the base is cream, and then it has a light dusting of glitter over it. This one doesn't have a flash either, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not seeing a shift. It's kind of a more cream finish, less glitter, periwinkle, lavender color, a little more periwinkle than, a little more blue in it than like Glamsterdam. All right. Okay, this is part 1. I will be back. All right, I'm back. This is part 2. We are going to go through and look at each of the sets, each of the strips from the spring catalog, Sparkling Garden. There are 10 sets in total. We're going to start with Irresistible. So I'm going backwards from the order I just did, showing the full strips. So this is a glitter, but again, it has a cream base, so you can see it has a little bit of sheerness, not a ton. So see, you can see the back. You can kind of, so depending on, let me see if you can see, depending on the light, see how the light can kind of go through it, but it's pretty subtle. It's not super sheer, but it is kind of. So we're gonna go ahead and, hold on, I'm gonna take off the little tab. And then this one has a very sparse glitter. Oh, you can see through it. There you go. You can see through it pretty well. It's a cream. But there you can go, so you can see the sheerness and the amount of glitter it has. So Irresistible is that set. This one is the dual French tip called Moonstone Meadow. This one looks like it has a white base. Oh, I twisted it. It stuck when so it does have the white base to it. So you can see the base. Let's look if you can tell through here. It's going to be a little sheer. You can see that at that angle. Not as much straight on, but it is a little sheer. I'm going to throw it over this red strip, or stripe, I mean. So you can see that red stripe going through it. All right, so Moonstone Meadow. Next up is Morning Glow. Not to be confused with Morning Glory. This is kind of a different shimmer iridescent-y set. It has a gold flash to it, so it looks gold when light is like on it directly. Oh, if I can even get that, I can't even get that to capture. It's like too shiny. It has a white base to it, so you can see that it is. So it's almost like kind of pearlescent, the iridescent. But it definitely has like a light gold flash to it, because the thumbnail definitely looks gold, but in person it is very pale. And then depending on how the light hits it, it's almost more pearly to me in person. So let's see if you can see that red through it too. Look at that. That's how sheer it is. See how it has there? You can see the gold. Okay, so see how it almost looks more pearly and kind of mint. And then you can see that flash, that gold flash right at that angle. All right. This one is Orchid Glow. This is a glitter. This is a really microfine glitter, but it does have a color shift to it. So let's see here. Let me get it on the little backing. Oh, it's sheer too. Look at that. It doesn't have a backing, so you can see the backing. Like, it doesn't have a different base color than the strip itself. So it's like doesn't have like a white base color to it. So this one is definitely more sheer. It does have a color shift. This is kind of a magenta fuchsia color, which is my jam. I love it. Okay, so you can see, especially, you know, the magenta stripe gets lost, but you could definitely see that navy stripe through it right here. But look at then when you shift it, it definitely looks different. There is gold glitter, like a fine dusting of gold glitter that I can see in person, but I think you're getting it. It kind of reads more as glare on camera. So it's very pretty though. This one, if you love florals, this is your collection. We have 3. This is Pastel Petals. This is a glitter. I'm gonna guess it has a white backing, but it is more, it has like a pink iridescent rose gold flash to it in person that I'm having a hard time getting caught on camera. The base is more of a pale pink than it looks on camera too. I guess you can tell that it's a pale pink. But that flash, oh, it is a white base. So it makes it less see-through, but you can still see the strip, the backing through that. Let me see. We'll see if we can see things over this. Yeah, you can see through that. See, you can see the darker magenta. I wanted to know if we can catch that flash. It's like the glare. Oh, there. See it? Right there. That's the color that I see the most. Let's see if we can cover that gold. So this one. All right. Okay, that was Pastel Petals. This is Poppy Picnic. This is a cream, kind of a between, this reminds me of a cross between orange and peach. So it's like a darker peach, a little closer to like the Lean Mean Machine, but it's more peach than that, because that was definitely more of a yellow orange. This is probably maybe like a blue orange. There's a little bit more blue in it. There you can see almost how see-through this one is. You can see the backing quite a bit. And I'm going to run out of areas to put this, so we're going to go across this way. And there you go. You can see all, not quite the yellow through it, but you can see those other ones. This one, so that was called Poppy Picnic. This one is called Spring to Life. I have not learned these sets yet, if you can't tell. This one has a white base to it. White is usually see-through enough, like you can see the backing here. See that? But definitely not as sheer as those clear bases. All right, even with when they have a lot of glitter on them. So let's see. Let's see if this one we can see here. Oh yeah, look at all how see-through that is. But here you can see, there you can catch the flash to it. This has like a lavendery, like a purple flash. There you go. Can you see that kind of lavendery blue? It's like if I block the window but still have light, you can see the flash. And all three of these, the strips that are laying in the front, there you can see them all really well. All right. This is always tricky. Sweet Tulip. This is Sweet Tulip. They call it a frost, so, oh, I see. It's kind of, ooh, that one's really sheer. That one's super sheer. Could you see that, you guys? Super sheer. Almost alter ego-esque with that flash and that sheerness. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to put it on this lighter side and see what we get, because it is quite sheer. That one's super sheer. Okay, and it does have a flash to it, so yeah, you can see. Look at that. All right. This is, so this one was Sweet Tulip. This one is, what is this? Wildflower Wishes. This one was a little hard too in the video. I was thinking, or my first part of this video, I was thinking it reminded me of like a, what's it called? Singapore chic base. Oh, look how sheer this one is. That's super sheer. It's like thin, delicate. It's almost like an overlay. Huh. curious now. I was not expecting that. So this one you have to be careful with how this is going to play out. Super sheer. Let's see, we're going to lay it across the dark blue, the yellow, and the blue here and see what it looks like. Okay, see that when you lay it over a darker set, you lose that design a little bit more. I mean, you almost have to put it over a white to get that design to pop. And this one will be interesting to play around with, that fine flower one. Super sheer though, so these last two have been super sheer. This last one, this is our 10th one, so this was Wildflower Wishes. This one's called Wisteria Wonder. Again, this has a pretty crazy color shift. I don't know if I can tell without, we'll do it on the strip or on the backing. So this is not a see-through. See how much more opaque that strip looks? All right, so let's see. Oopsie. So you can kind of see it when it hits like a certain angle. It kind of see through it, but not as much as those other ones that are super sheer. So again, this has some glitter in it. Almost looks like a few Prism Effects glitter, but I don't think they're calling it that. I'm just going to put this down here. Let's see if we can see any. I really don't see. It kind of reminds me of, oh, there was a, no, I don't remember the set. It came out with the Glitter Cold sets. It reminds me of that. Okay, do you see the shift in color on that one? See how it shifts? It's more blue straight on, and then it takes on more of a lavender to pink-ish flash. There. Maybe that's lavender. I don't know. There we go. All right. Thank you guys for taking a closer look at these. We will be sharing nail fees and in the future as well. Have a great day or night. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.